executive session. You here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me. So when we discussed the vehicle thing, we talked about buying a vehicle, which should be here around May 3rd, and then it'll have to go be upfitted. We didn't buy a vehicle last year, so we talked about buying two this year, and I was going to wait till the end of the year to look at that. Talking to some of the guys at Yost and stuff, with the supply shortages that are going on and everything, material costs are going way up. Wait until the end of the year. I don't think there's any guarantee that to begin with, that we'll get one within a reasonable amount of time, and B, they can't guarantee you'll be anywhere near the bid like we had on the other one. So basically, I'm just having an open conversation with you guys saying, this may cost us 10 to 20% more if we wait until the end of the year. If you'd like for me to pursue what it would cost to get one here if we order one now and what the availability is, I will. I should have the money in the equipment reserve. If not, again, I always have the money in the drug fund to cover it. I'm not asking to order a vehicle today. I'm just seeing what you guys' thought are and pursuing, seeing what this is going to take.
Well, my feeling is, what you're going to need, and we're relying on you. If you think you need a vehicle and you're worried about it,
I need a vehicle going into next year. I don't need a vehicle today, I guess what I'm trying to say, but if it's going to cost me 20% more at the end of the year, I'd take advantage of the savings and order it today, so we have it.
But isn't there something about you can't get delivery until like 2023?
There's a chance if we wait until next year, it could be a long while, because their supply shortages are caused by everybody shutting down during COVID, and there's such a backlog getting those things started up in supplies.
Computer chips.
Just computer chips. And I don't know if you noticed things like, to use for example, I went to go get a piece of plywood. It's 3 times the cost of what it was almost a year ago. And all that stuff's going to come into play. And I think the availability and the chance that this thing might cost 20% more. I don't need it right now this moment. I need it next year, 2022, as I wanted to put it in service around the first of the year. I guess what I'm saying is, for availability reasons and cost reasons, I'd like to move that forward, because get it before I need it, save 20%.
I think it's a wise move, because that's a lot of money that you'd be saving, and if you have the money in your reserve or somehow.
Yeah. No matter, we won't get into that, but there's money should be in the equipment reserve. The last I knew, which has been over a year ago, but the last I knew. If not, like I said, I have a way of covering it through the drug fund. It gets a little sticky on the auditing and doing things for the audit every year, and that money always has to stay. That vehicle, because we already have one vehicle we bought through the drug fund, and that vehicle has to remain, like if we sold it, it has to go in the drug fund. So that particular pickup, when it comes time, how everybody rushes and says, oh, I want this vehicle, and I say, it's up to you guys. This one, we're probably going to have to sell outright and put that money right back into that bank account down there when we sell it for the drug fund, for the audit. So there is a form you can fill out on there for if you traded it off, too. Trade it off. You just have to account for that money going back into either a new vehicle or the drug fund. So it's a little bit more paperwork, but no matter what, I can cover it. So with you guys' permission, I think next week I'm going to call them and ask them to spec me out one and see what the bid price is, and then I'll come to you guys.
Put an ad in the paper and tell all criminals to wait till 2023.
Yeah, 2023. Yeah. So, and like I said, of course, I'll come into you guys before I purchase it either way, whether it's through the drug fund or the other way. I'll come to you guys before I purchase it. But
it's getting to where we were wanting to look for a new laptop for transportation, and Matt Wilson says, I don't think I can find you one. Wow. That's how bad the computer chip shortage is. But that's for vehicles, computers, everything.
That's the biggest thing they say would delay the delivery is the computer chips for the vehicles. So
The worst one is they can't get champagne for these weddings.
Yeah.
There's a shortage of champagne. I don't know.
Moonshine.
Ketchup packets too.
Yeah, ketchup package shortage.
Oh,
Well, hey, Coors Light is shutting down production of a bunch of products. I heard at the liquor store that all the restaurants came in and bought them out of Coors Light.
Well, so,
Well,
but anyways, that's where I'm sitting, and I just kind of I found that out the other day, and I asked Scott if I could short notice get on the agenda and talk to you guys about it, and I'll, with you guys' permission, I'll look into what it's gonna cost us, and if we can still get one, or whether did we already miss the time and we
I
were
think
only,
you better try to get one ordered if you can.
so do I.
okay, all right, thank you guys.
Thanks, Cody.
Thanks, Cliff. Yep. I guess there's nothing else, guys wanna,
Adjourn. I make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Get ready for the blizzard.
Are you aware you've got a meeting scheduled Memorial Day?